You know what? Sunstroke is not just too much sun. It is not just feeling tired after walking outside. It is not just needing a cold drink and a little rest. Sunstroke, or what doctors usually call heat stroke, is what happens when your body starts losing control of its own temperature. And the scary part is, it can happen faster than many people think, especially in places where extreme heat does not feel normal. If you live in the UK, Canada, Northern Europe, or a cooler part of the United States, heat may feel like a holiday problem. Something that happens at the beach. Something that happens in deserts. Something that happens in countries where people are used to very hot summers. But that is exactly why it can be dangerous. Because when heat feels unusual, we often underestimate it. A sunny day arrives. The park is full. People go jogging. Kids play outside. Tourists walk for hours. Everyone thinks the same thing. It is just a nice hot day. But inside the body, something much more serious can begin. Let's dive into it. Here, right now. Your body is constantly trying to keep its temperature stable. Even when you are doing nothing, your cells are producing heat. Your heart is pumping. Your brain is firing signals. Your muscles are using energy. Your organs are working quietly in the background. So your body needs a cooling system. The most obvious part of that system is sweat. When you get hot, your body releases sweat onto your skin. As that sweat evaporates, it carries heat away from your body. That means sweating is not just uncomfortable, it is survival. Your blood vessels also widen near the skin. This brings warm blood closer to the surface so heat can escape into the air. Basically, your body turns your skin into a cooling panel, but this system has limits. And on very hot days, especially when the air is humid, the system can struggle. Humidity is important because sweat only cools you properly when it evaporates. If the air is already full of moisture, sweat stays on your skin instead of evaporating quickly, so you may be sweating a lot but not cooling down enough. That is why a hot, sticky day can sometimes be more dangerous than a dry, hot day. Now imagine someone walking during a heat wave. They are wearing dark clothes. They forgot water. They had coffee earlier. They are not used to this kind of heat, but they keep going because they do not want to waste the day. At first, the body tries to manage it. The heart beats faster. Sweat increases. The skin becomes warm and flushed. The person feels thirsty, tired, dizzy, or maybe a little sick. This can begin as heat exhaustion. That stage is already a warning sign. The body is saying, "I am struggling. Help me cool down." But if the person keeps pushing through, the danger can rise, because eventually, the body's cooling system cannot keep up. The internal temperature climbs. The brain starts being affected. And that is when heat stroke becomes a real emergency. One of the strangest things about sunstroke is that the first big warning may not look like a physical problem. It may look like a personality change. A person may become confused. They may speak strangely. They may stop making sense. They may stumble, act irritated, or suddenly become unusually quiet. This happens because the brain is extremely sensitive to heat. Your brain works best within a narrow temperature range. When the body overheats, brain signals can become disrupted. That is why heat stroke can make someone look drunk, disoriented, or strangely calm. And here is the dangerous twist. A confused person may not realize they are in danger. They may say, "I am fine." They may refuse help. They may want to keep walking. They may not even understand that something is wrong. That is why heat stroke is so risky. The person who needs help may not be able to judge their own condition. Now, let's clear up a common myth. Many people think heat stroke always means the person stops sweating. That can happen. Hot, dry skin can be a warning sign. But some people with heat stroke may still sweat, especially if it happens during exercise or physical activity. So the real question is not only, are they sweating? The bigger question is, are they overheating and acting wrong? Confusion, fainting, seizures, very high body temperature, rapid heartbeat, fast breathing, or loss of consciousness are major danger signs. If you see those signs, this is not a wait-and-see situation. It is time to get emergency help. Because heat stroke does not only affect the brain, it can affect the whole body. When body temperature rises too high, the systems inside your cells can begin to malfunction. Your heart has to work harder. Your organs are under stress. Your muscles can break down. Your body chemistry can shift in dangerous ways, and if cooling does not happen quickly, the damage can become serious. This is why heat waves can be so dangerous in countries that are not normally known for extreme heat. It is not just the temperature, it is the preparation. In hotter places, many people build their routines around heat. They avoid the strongest sun. They rest during the hottest hours. Buildings may be designed for airflow. Families often know the warning signs from experience. But in cooler regions, a heat wave can catch people off guard. Homes may not have air conditioning. Public transport may become hot and crowded. People may sleep badly for several nights. Older people living alone may not realize how quickly they are overheating. And because extreme heat feels rare, people may treat it like a novelty instead of a health risk. But the body does not care whether heat is normal for your country. It only cares whether it can cool itself. And when it cannot, the clock starts ticking. So what should you do if someone may be developing heat stroke? The main idea is simple: cool them quickly and get help. Move them into shade or indoors. Remove extra layers if possible. Use cool water, wet cloths, fans, or ice packs. Cool the neck, armpits, and groin area because large blood vessels pass close to the surface there. If the person is awake, alert, and able to drink safely, give them small sips of water. But if they are confused, fainting, vomiting, or unconscious, do not force them to drink. That can be dangerous. Heat stroke is not something to sleep off. It is a medical emergency. But prevention is even better, and prevention is simple. On hot days, check the forecast. Drink water before you feel desperate. Wear light, loose clothing. Avoid intense activity during peak heat. Take shade breaks. Be careful with alcohol. Check on older relatives, young children, and anyone with health conditions. And never leave children or pets in a parked car, even for a short time. The temperature inside a car can rise shockingly fast. One of the most important things to remember is this: heat exhaustion means the body is struggling. Heat stroke means the body is losing control. That difference can save a life. If someone is hot, dizzy, tired, sweating heavily, nauseous, or has a headache, take it seriously. Get them out of the heat, cool them down, let them rest. But if they become confused, collapse, have a seizure, stop responding normally, or do not improve after cooling, call emergency services, because at that point the danger is no longer just outside in the weather, it is inside the body. And that is the part most people never see. From the outside, sunstroke may look like someone simply got too much sun. But inside, the brain may be overheating. The heart may be under pressure, the organs may be struggling, the body's cooling system may be overwhelmed. So the next time a hot day feels harmless, remember this: the sun does not need to burn your skin to become dangerous. Sometimes the real danger is not on the surface. It is in the quiet rise of body temperature. It is in the dizziness you ignore. It is in the confusion that feels like tiredness. It is in the moment your body stops cooling itself properly. You know what? Sunstroke is not just heat from the outside. It is your body losing the battle to stay cool from the inside. And once you understand that, a hot day never feels quite the same again. If this made you look at heat differently, like, subscribe, and share. Because there are many more everyday dangers and hidden body reactions waiting to be discovered.